here is that touch&sew Deluxe 620 that got rescued out of the garbage, and I kind of opened it and thought, oh, it kind of looks like it's in decent shape, and it's got fresh gears underneath it, so we'll give a crack at getting it back in use. I think it probably got traded in because it's a fancy machine, and let's see here. This has a selector like the 401, this big cam stack, and this top yeah. Let's see now. So what's our our selector here is kind of sticky here. So that's probably it. It looks like so the back selector is kind of working okay. The front one is not popping this piece back, I don't think. Let's see. If I hold this piece back, does that mean our top selector slides better? Sort of. Alright, so I'm going to get some alcohol and Q-tips and clean this shaft off and re-lubricate it. And then I'm going to adjust this. In fact, I think I can just adjust this now because it looks like there's a clamping screw here. I can set that to be closer to this plastic bumper that lifts it. Oh yeah, that definitely improved the action of the lower slide. So now I just have to clean this slide here and get this second slide adjusted. Alright, after applying just a little bit of rubbing alcohol, this is sliding better, so we can continue on with fresh oil. And you can see, if you look at this mechanism, it's the same mechanism from 401A, and and then they brought it through the 500 series up here to the 600 touch and sew. But by the touch and sew, they were replacing different parts with plastic, so they replaced these gears with plastic, and they replaced this stitch building plate with plastic, because the way that the stitch gets built, of course, is on these is that it takes the two different motions from the two cam followers, and they get added together on this plate, and then the center of the plate is where the motion for the needle bar comes from. So alright, that's moving. Pattern selector is moving. Gonna have to lubricate the major parts toward the head here, but because this has the added feature of automatically disengaging the needle bar when you select the pattern, and that is a feature that I forget when they added it in, but like the 401A does not disengage the needle bar, so you have to make sure and shift the pattern when you're on the top of the stroke, and your needle bar is all the way at the top. So since I'm at it, apply some fresh oil everywhere. But next thing is this tensioner is very filthy, so I'm gonna loosen the set screw that holds it in. Oh, and that is extremely tight, so time for go. See how filthy this is. So I'll have to scrub that out. Oh, and these have a set screw on the side to get the dial off. So I'll have to, and then that big nut comes out. We'll take this all apart and dump it in the sonic cleaner and get it scrubbed up. And then I think it's gonna be just a whole bunch more oiling and running since I got that selector freed up. But when you get these, if you're having trouble with the selector, this new style, these buttons here, are a lot weaker and touchier than the big knob on the 401A. So you can't just be jamming on these buttons. You have to open the top and get it freed on the inside, or you'll bend the knobs that these buttons are connected to, or the levers. So anyhow, time to wait for the sonic cleaner to work, I think.